Hi, I'm William Stewart. Welcome back to our verse by verse study on the book of 3rd John. We've just covered a very gracious introduction in the first four verses. Today we'll cover verses 5 to 8. Basically, over hospitality and helping in ministry, a very unique topic for the Apostle John in this short passage. So let's take a look. We're in verse 5 in the King James. Beloved, thou doest faithfully. Now, there is no connection in the original Greek to the introduction. When there's no connection or conjunction, this means that there could be generally a mild connection or no connection to the prior passage. And in this case, there's none. Probably in context, there's probably not a connection. He's bringing up and discussing now the main topic of the letter. Whatsoever thou doest to the brethren and to strangers. So he's speaking basically that however they treat the people within their body of Christ, the local body of Christ, they should do also to strangers. I think he's making a comment that they do it. He's recognizing them. So again, back to the importance of really we need to consider other people and commend them for the work that they do for God, which have borne witness to thy charity. The word here again for charity, sometimes used in the King James, maybe half the time for the word for agape love, the giving, godlike love. Before the church, whom if thou bring forth on their journey after a godly sort, thou shalt do well. So other people behind their back have commented that they have helped them on their way as they've gone off to ministry, and they have done well. So again, the idea when we're not around other people, say something good about them. But I think also, the most important point here is that when we have people around us or traveling through or close to us that we can help with their ministry in some way to further it, even though it may not be our primary ministry goal ourselves, if there's a way that we can facilitate this, then we should try to do it if at all possible. Verse 7, because that for thy name's sake they went forth, for his name's sake, they went forth taking nothing of the Gentiles. So these people who the church of Gaius from the first verse, as he wrote Gaius, whoever the town is to whom John is writing, we don't know. They helped these people on their way, and they needed to help because they took nothing from the Gentiles. Now, Gentiles in the original Greek, which is a word probably taken from the Hebrew, gi in the original Hebrew, meaning the nations or non-Jews. In this case, it's ethnos in the original Greek, meaning nations. It could mean, again, non-Jews, but also non-believers or pagans. And in this case, I think it's all non-believers. So they didn't try to support their ministry seeking help from non-Christians, but they went forth in faith. And so the help that the church around Gaius gave them was of quite a bit of importance, probably. Verse 8, we therefore. So therefore is a summary word, a conjunction, which is a southern summary word. So John's about to indicate a action based on what he knows of a situation. We ought to receive such that we might be fellow helpers to the truth. So we should receive these people who are passing through, or perhaps even locally, need some assistance to start their ministry and or to facilitate their ministry if there's a way that we can help them, because they are co-workers. We all have a goal of furthering God's work on earth. So it's not about us, it's about God. So it's not about us being recognized, it's about serving God and his people. So if we can help them, we certainly should. We may not have the time, may not have the means to, we may decide in faith that we can't do much at this time, but in as a general principle, if at all possible, we should try to help our fellow believers in ministry. Okay, so a good lesson to us in summary of as we see people start on ministry, passing through, going to ministry, passing through our town, try to help them. And because they're our co-workers and they are serving God. Of course, if they're following biblical principles. Okay, thank you for joining me today. Come back next time. We'll continue in this lovely letter, just one chapter long, but again, full of good truth for all of us. I'll look forward to seeing you next time.